All right, guys, picture this. You've saved up all that money, you have your down payment, you've already talked to the lender, you got your pre-approval, you even found the perfect house. Like, this is awesome. You think you're all set to buy that house, right? Here's the thing. In 2025, the home price is really just the beginning. You have to be prepared for all the little unexpected fees and costs associated with buying that new house. I'm Nick Waldner with the Waldner Winners team of Keller Williams. You will not be blindsided when you're working with myself or anyone on our team, because we want to walk you through all those hidden fees and costs so you're prepared and you are on the good side of buying a house. Now let's get into it. So I recently worked with a couple and they had saved almost $60,000 for their down payment. They were already pre-approved. They had a little extra money for some extra closing costs and they were prepared for that. But what happened when you started adding up all the other fees? Well, let's think about that. First, we have closing costs. And what is closing costs? That is your lender costs, your title fees, the taxes, transfer charges. Uncle Sam wants his money. What are you going to do? So you have to be prepared. And what we do with all of our clients is we give them a net sheet. And a net sheet will break down every one of those charges specific to the house you're buying. So you're not guessing of how much money you need to show up with at settlement. You know the exact figure and you can be prepared for it. Now, what are prepaids and escrows? Well, think about it this way. Your homeowner's insurance, when buying a home, you want insurance. Well, you pay that up front for the year. So now your home is covered for a year. But in your mortgage payment, there's an additional cost every single month that goes into your escrow account. So at the end of that 365 days, all the money is already there to pay your next year of homeowners. So little things like that, you want to know what they're going to cost. Now, what about the costs before you move in? Inspections. Depends. Are you on well and septic? That's two separate inspections. Is there radon you should be prepared for and getting an inspection for? Lead-based paint. There's a lot of other little intricacies that you need to know to make sure you're protected. And you want to do all the inspections to make sure you're buying the right house. We had a chimney inspection that came back with like $9,000 worth of problems that needed to be fixed. Now, we were able to negotiate the seller to pay that $9,000, but imagine if you didn't do the inspection, which was $250, and you ended up 1 or 2 or 3 years from now discovering that $9,000 problem. So your inspections are extremely important and they also cost a little bit. So be prepared for that. HOA fees and transfer costs. When you're moving into a neighborhood with an HOA, that is going to affect either your monthly, quarterly, or yearly costs, depending on the HOA. We want to break all that down and know exactly what the costs are and the benefits. Maybe they shovel your driveway. Who knows? We want that. Last is your utility setup. Whether it's Pepco or BG&E, you're going to need to set up all of your utilities. You're going to need to put maybe some minor deposits down, depending on if you had service somewhere else or not. All those little things. And then moving costs. How are you going to get all your stuff from this house to this house? Used to call me, get a pizza and some beer, and I'm going to do it. Not anymore. I'm old. I don't do that stuff anymore. But you're going to need to hire some professional movers to get all your stuff safely located in your new home. So all of these things added up will make a difference in how much money you need at the closing table or to finalize that sale. But don't fret. When you're working with my team, we walk you through everything. We show you all the hidden fees. In fact, we walk you through each one of them and help you make the best decision. Getting insurance? Well, did you know if you put your homeowners and your car insurance together, you can actually save by bundling? Yeah, we've all heard the Geico commercial or whatever that company is. What we do is our insurance will actually quote 25 different brands and tell you for your location, your house, and everything about your particular situation, who's the best one at the best rate with the best coverage. Again, all these little things add up. But that's what we're here for. I'm Nick Waldner with the Waldner Winners team of Keller Williams. Let us help you buy that home in 2025.